Welcome to Going Forward with me, Stuart Sinclair. Today we've got something a little bit more interesting than your average. You've probably had some ideas or thoughts or wanted to do something that you thought was a good idea. You could find nothing like it around, but how do you get people to give you the one thing that every business, every charity, every foundation needs? It's money. Finding money, this day and age, is not easy. But if you're a specialist, you can unlock all kinds of things that can help you. And just so happens, Gary Parker is just one of those specialists. And here he is. Welcome to the show, Gary.
Thank you for having me, Stuart.
Now, you've been doing this study and research for where money might be located for 15, 20 years?
20 years, yes. Yes, I started off working for various organisations and I kind of climbed up the corporate ladder, which was an interesting experience in itself. But I always felt that my heart was working with small organisations, individuals, social enterprises and charities, and that's who I work with now.
And you sort of took the leap from leaving these big organisations to set up a consultancy that specifically helps people find money all over the place in trusts and foundations.
That's right. I mean, there are, it is quite an industry. There's a lot of people doing this, but I've specialised in more recent years in a number of areas like health and wellbeing is one of them, creative industries and some digital service areas. So those are the areas that I tend to focus on. In health and wellbeing, there's not the numbers of specialists that there are in some of the other areas.
No. But you've made that a point to go and chase that, and I know you've been remarkably successful for a variety of places, big and small.
Yes, we've raised over £30 million for the organisations that we've worked with over the years. I mean, and that's a conservative estimate, I would say, because some of it is repeat funding or contract funding. Clients don't always tell us, but sometimes they do.
Yeah, but you've made it happen. Without your help and advice, these people would not have found the money to go forward.
Absolutely. I mean, from charitable trusts alone in the UK, approximately £2.5 billion a year is available. So that's just charities, and charitable trust doesn't include the lottery and other funding organisations, government, European funds and others. So there's still significant funding opportunities out there if you know where to look.
So if somebody were to say, how do I get in touch with you, and for initial discussion, which is free by the way, how do we do it?
You can check out our website address, which is www.cnt or tweet us at CNT Associates.
Right, and so they can ask you for advice. I want to do this, so I'm thinking of setting up this, and you can then advise them whether it's a good idea or whatever, and help them go forward.
Yes, we hold regular networking events as well. We had one last week in the London Borough of Bexley, which went very well, and I'm hoping to do more of these networking events and presentations in the new year.
Well, I can safely say that some of the things you support are ranging from a cafe that supports mental health to a hospice in the middle of Kent. These things are wide and varied, and they're not limited to one area, are they?
No, I work all over Europe actually. I've worked with everybody from small community groups to I'm currently working with a major fashion designer trying to help restructure the charity that she runs, which is just started, and a whole range of others.
It wouldn't be a lady by the name of DE, would it?
Very well might be.
Right, in that case, all I can say to you, Gary, is thank you for being on the show. You can get hold of him on the internet. He'll tell you again what it is just before we go off air. But if you're looking for help and you're looking for advice on how to fund what you want to do for charity, this is your man.
Thank you very much. CNTassociates.com.
There you go. Have a smarty, Gary.
Thank you very much. I've been waiting for this all day.